Well, hello again, and welcome back to my channel, Sailing Reckless, where I do no sailing, just working recklessly. On today's show, my special guest is back. The guy who's been on my show the last few times, the old hole tapper. So as I'm sure you all remember, the last episode, I got the boat started. So I guess you could call that a victory. The engine actually was combusting. Then I had the water squirting out the cylinders problem. I left you with me throwing in the towel. Well, I haven't been back. It's been, I don't know, a few days, a week, whatever. I lose track of the days now that I'm unemployed. But I gotta figure it out. I know what the problem is. I hope I know what the problem is. Oh, wait. About this. Yesterday, I was untorquing. I don't think that's really a thing. So yesterday I took all the nuts off the head. One felt weird. One just felt different than the others. So I put the torque wrench on it, stripped out. Yep. So that's why we got to bring this guy back. I have to tap another hole. Luckily, though, I figured something out. So you saw me using this tool and it was hard for me and everyone told me to use cutting oil. Well, I was using oil. I wasn't using cutting oil, but it was still super hard. Here's what I did wrong. So last time I put the engine all back together, I put the top of the head on and then studs, torquing it down, and then, oh no, these stripped out. And then I bought this tool and I stuck it in the top and made threads down through the block. What I did wrong is I threaded both the top piece up here and the bottom piece down here. That doesn't work. If I would have taken a second to think it through, I probably would have figured it out. You can't thread the top and the bottom and expect to torque the top down to the bottom because the threads will hold firm. Okay, so I know, but it's a process. I went to the hardware store and bought this big beauty. It's a little bit bigger than this guy. So I'm gonna clean up the threads on the top part of the head. It's amateur hour here on Reckless. Last video, I had quite a few messages sent to me and some comments about, it's hard for you to watch me struggle and work so hard and not get it right or whatever. But honestly, guys, I told myself from the last video, guys, that I was going to stop saying guys so much. Honestly, I enjoy the work. I enjoy the struggle and the thinking. And see, I was thinking about this after this whole threading situation, and it's how I work. I'm not a person who can look at a problem conceptually and think it through all up here. I have to work through it. I have to have my hands on the thing that I'm building and do it as I go. It's just how I work. It's how my mind works. So it's okay that I'm here on the boat struggling. I don't like getting help from other people. I love advice. Like, don't get me wrong. I need advice. There are some things that no matter how hard I think it through, I would never be able to figure it out. But don't feel bad that I'm here working on the boat and I'm just failing, because what do you get from failure? You keep trying and you get success. So it's all good, guys. Should I start saying y'all? It's all good, y'all. I watched a great show this morning on Netflix. It's about design. I think if I weren't what I am, and I don't really have a career, a profession, a job. I'm a loser. I'm a schlep, scoundrel. I love that word, scoundrel. You scoundrel. I feel like girls shouldn't really be called scoundrels. What's the female version of scoundrel? That's what I am. Remember the thing about me not being so dirty? I'm really clean today. I just took a shower. My hair is a little you know, but definite improvement. A scoundrel is probably a negative connotation, right? Maybe I'm not a scoundrel. I'm a pretty nice person. I don't do anything mischievous. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm probably pretty mischievous. It's windy out there. The sailboats are just a rockin'. I feel like scoundrels don't care if they hurt people's feelings. Like maybe they kind of mislead people on purpose and do, you know, bad deeds. I wouldn't purposely try to hurt anybody. A scoundrel is the person when they see somebody fall, they laugh. That's a scoundrel. Actually, what I do, if I see somebody fall, I'm like, I didn't see it. When I fall, I don't want anybody, I like look around. Did anybody see me? I don't want anybody to see me. Unless if it was really bad and I thought they got hurt, then I would obviously go help. But I am not the laughing at somebody who gets hurt person. That person's a scoundrel. So my work for today, on the top. You guys want to see me do this? If you could only see yourself right now, I'll describe it. Okay, so what I'm looking at, you're on the counter. The first level of tripod action is a water bottle. The second part is a paper towel. Then my phone is on the tripod, but the tripod's legs are collapsed into one, stuck down into the paper towel. And then because my phone has the pop socket on it, it has to fit in the tripod like crooked. So my tripod leans like that because the weight of the phone. So underneath my phone is like a nail brush to clean your nails to prop it up. Biggest strobe bed I ever used. Don't really want to do it. Gotta do it. I don't really have a choice. I have to do it. I'm gonna need my 5-hour energy straw attachment, but unfortunately I think I threw it away. I'm gonna have to invent something else. Trying to come up with new ideas for angles that I can talk to you. I feel like I'm always in the same spot when I'm trying to talk to you. I'm just taking a lunch break. I've run into a little snag. I don't really want to talk about it. See that? Is this the place where you get Botox so that you don't do that and then you can't get wrinkles? You can't make yourself get wrinkles? Botox time. Get the Botox out. Did you guys see there was a lady that was breaking into doctors' offices and stealing Botox? I wonder if they caught her. I have something to show you. The free book place, remember? They had pilot books. Southeast Bahamas, Northwest Bahamas, Bahamas Central, Florida Southeast, Florida Northeast. It's like somebody's saying, Carrie, you gotta take your boat down, right? I'm just practicing for my thumbnail. This is gonna be my thumbnail for this video. Without the crazy look in my eyes. I'll have to practice to get that out of there. Actually, that's probably a good idea. So when I first started, no, I was gonna say I was taking really cool pictures for my thumbnails, but I wasn't. I was taking cool pictures for Instagram and then I was just using them. Just flipping my toaster strudels. Then I was just using my Instagram pics for my thumbnails. I haven't been doing that because I haven't really been doing Instagram. It's a good idea. It looks better. Like this, you can see the colors, or do you like the pink? Pinks are probably better. Yeah, I like the pinks. It's like a fan. Or I could do like a dress, like a shirt. That would be cute. I think I'm gonna do that. And that's my process. There's my artistic process. Oh man, they're overcooked. You guys don't want to see me eat, but I do have something to tell you. Don't you hate when you're expecting to taste something and you taste something else? Like you're gonna take a drink of water and it's actually Sprite or whatever. I was just expecting this to be raspberry cream cheese because that's the kind I always buy. It's not. It's cinnamon bun. Not what I was expecting, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Can you see me now? I'm gonna use my tool bag as a pillow. Can you see the little spider? Did you guys know that Sailboats are full of spiders. Full of them. Spiders don't bother me though. That one's just super tiny. I did have a big spider walk across my face when I was sleeping one night. I woke up and I went like that and I could see it. I could see the spider. It was pretty big. But I didn't get up to like try to find it and kill it. I just let it go. As long as it wasn't crawling on my face, like I didn't care. Here's something I'm pretty sure you don't know about me. I am terrified, clinically phobic of frogs. Put a frog inside this boat, I will burn this boat down. Can you burn a boat down? I will burn this boat inside out. I would freak out. I would smash out windows to get out of this boat. That's how scared of frogs I am. I don't know why either. I know they can't hurt me. Frogs cannot hurt me. A couple of weeks ago, I got home at night and I was walking to my back door. There was a frog sitting on the threshold of my door. Its face was pointed toward the inside, like toward the door. So I knew if I like stayed on the side and like opened the door and then jumped, you know, in real fast, I knew that the frog was going to jump into the house. So I was like, okay, what's gonna happen right now? I'm really scared to get up close to them, so I was throwing sticks and stuff at it and it was not moving. And I didn't want to like throw a big rock or anything at it because then I might kill it and then I'd have a dead frog by my door. I didn't want that either because even dead, I think, yeah, even dead, I would be really scared of a frog. I went to the shed and I found a box or a piece of wood or like a big flat thing, and I put it on the ground like this, and then I just kind of pushed it toward the frog, and then the frog jumped off that way and ran into the grass. But that was like at least a 15-minute ordeal. If I see the frog jump, it's like, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I'm not gonna go to the doctor and try to do therapy to like get over my phobia of frogs. But yeah, fun fact. Oh, no, I can't. I was gonna say, oh, I'll let you guys watch my photo shoot process and watch me doing different poses to get the right picture. Burping while I'm talking, not cool. Have you ever seen comedians in cars getting coffee? Who is it? Somebody's talking about burping. I don't know. It's just funny. Anyway, I'm going to try not to burp when I talk. What I was saying though is that I have two phones so that I can videotape and do pictures or whatever. I want to stop calling it videotaping. I want to call it like recording, because I'm not taping. It's not a tape. So when I'm recording, I can still do things like other things, or do two angles of recording, so it can do like cut here, cut there. Not quite that fancy with my skills yet. Oh, this is amazing. How did this happen? Wow. So when I was doing the thing for the vacuum and I was making the vacuum have the little attachment thing, I broke like the neck off this bottle. And I was just looking at the web that the tiny little spider just made. And look at this. It's a little shard of the plastic in the web.